with no formal declaration of war yet with the Soviet Union, despite the unprovoked attacks on 2 ships in Sydney Harbour.
No, well, Mr. Longy has done nothing except weaken ties between ourselves and the Australians at the time when they need to be their strongest.
Leader of the opposition, Jim Bolger, a spokesman for Mr. Longy, was quoted as saying that the PM does not take defence agreements with our trans-Tasman allies lightly and will be making a statement in due course.
Oh, bloody bullshit. He was dithering about and he got called out.
Doesn't look very bloody friendly from the Aussies' point of view.
Or the Americans.
Oh, come on, you guys. The whole policy is to try... Was to try and prevent us getting dragged into a war. Just like anyone who's anyone knows, it's a bit bloody tricky to change your direction on a dime. Cut 'em some slack. Stuff in Wellington takes time to get done.
Yeah, but that's it, isn't it? We're in a situation where we can't afford to be slow. Everything's picked up steam and we're going to keep ahead of it.
Will we end up like the Brits in Hong Kong?
They don't know what's going on in Hong Kong.
Heads up, guys.
Come in. Constable Addison, have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if I understand this right, you've been with us for 2 months?
3 months, 2 weeks, sir.
And you feel that is time enough for you in Auckland? You want to transfer to Wellington?
Yes, sir. It's nothing against Auckland or the station here. I have family in Wellington and
You think that as a new recruit constable you are able to choose your posting? I believe in police college they explain it quite clearly to you. You are put where we need you.
And I appreciate that. I feel that my performance could
Your performance? You've been here for 3 months. Hardly enough to adequately measure your performance.
I know, sir.
You listen to me, Constable. You think you're special enough that we can just rearrange all our resources around you?
I would say
You would say nothing, Constable! Let me guess, you haven't been given the warmest welcome here? Maybe by some of the guys?
There's a lot of innuendo. There's nicknames.
This is the police! The police! This isn't grammar school, Constable. We need officers who are happy to be team players, regardless of how they feel. Now of all times especially.
I don't want to sound like I'm not a team player, but I don't think I'm getting a fair shot at fitting in and doing my job.
All right, Constable. I'll tell you what I'll do. Counties Manukau are in need of more hands. How would you like me to send you there? Better yet, I'm needed in a meeting with the district commander down that way, so I'll take you along with me. Would that feel more like a fair shot?
I might have to think about that.
No, you won't, Constable. If you want to stay a constable, then you won't. Sergeant, this better be...
You better come see the telly, sir.
Yes, well, it was sunk inside our waters by the Royal New Zealand Air Force. With what has just happened to our allies across the Tasman, we must be vigilant, and I am pleased that this threat was neutralized before it could enter the Waitemata Harbour. Therefore, after discussion with Cabinet, I am announcing
Here
that
we
this
go,
country
boys.
has joined her allies and declared war upon the Soviet Union as of 6 p.m. tonight. I am advising our armed forces to mobilize.
That can't be
All
real.
territorial units will be called up, and our regiment at the Deer Barracks in Singapore will be recalled.
Now hear this. All hands stand by for mission-orientated posture protection status update.
Skipper, levels look good enough. I recommend we drop to Mop 2.
Very well.
Now hear this, now hear this. All hands set mission-oriented protection posture, level 2.
Hey, CAG.
What's the word, Stan?
3 dead on the helo, and 4 on the flight deck from the crash. The EMP took out the SH3 circuits, and that was it.
I'm sorry, Stan.
We're clearing the wreckage, and then we'll do a fob walkdown.
Very well.
So what? It was too far off?
Way up in the atmosphere and to the southwest of us. Is that console still down?
Yes, sir. Some of the chips in here are totally fried.
Off course, you think?
Maybe. Bridge actual?
Skipper, CIC. We have a problem.
The EMP? How bad is it down there?
Well, the good news is that we're certified hardened against EMP strikes.
My situation up here and your call would indicate otherwise, Lieutenant.
Aye, sir. It doesn't look like it was 100% effective. It's some of the transistors in our equipment that haven't held up.
How bad?
Wait once, sir.
Sea-Wiz is broke dick, sir. Looks like the guidance chips took a pounding from that EMP wave. Electronic warfare suites and radar are all over the place. We're still trying to nail down the problem.
Skipper, guidance chips on the Sea-Wiz are all messed up. Looks like our EW and radar are playing up too. We're still going through the physical systems.
Roger that, CIC. Carry on. You better get the Ching, Eglin, up here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Officer of the deck?
Skipper?
Double our crew lookouts across the fleet.
Aye, aye, sir.
We just got set back to the Mark 1 eyeball.